Everybody, what's up? It's Kiki and I am coming at you guys today with a video showing you guys the difference between three types of closures that we may use. A regular lace closure, as well as a silk base closure, as well as a lace frontal. Now, I've never used a lace frontal. I've tried a silk base closure and I always use lace closure. So I'll just show you guys some of the options there are out there with different ways to close up your wig. Whether you want to use a lace closure, silk base closure, or a lace frontal. All these items are from closurestore.com. I will definitely have that link below. Like I told you guys previously, even the closure that I'm wearing right now is from closurestore.com. The hair is from Glam Angel's hair. I have Glam Angel's Peruvian straight hair, but I have in Closure Store's Russian straight. And they match perfectly. They blend it very well together. So you don't have to get the exact texture of the hair that you have. Just as long as it'll blend and look well together, as long as they're the same pattern. Sometimes you don't even need to match the pattern. Like if you're going to go straight, you can just straighten out your closure. I've done that before, but I'm just saying, it doesn't matter the exact origin as long as the hair blends and matches well together. So I'm just going to show you a few different types of closures there are. So this is a lace closure, and this is probably 90% of the time what most people go for is a lace closure. I'm not going to say 90 because I don't know what people go for, but most of the time people go with a lace closure. And a lace closure is made of just what it says, lace. As you can see, the knots aren't bleached on lace closures. You do have that option to bleach your knots or to conceal them or tweeze them, however you would like to do with your knots. But the knots are not bleached, and you will be able to see knots on lace closures. That's one of the cons that people have with lace closures, is that you can see the knots or that you have to do an extra step when you're getting a lace closure. But I believe lace closures are the easiest to work with, in my opinion. As you can see, it comes with the protective band, which is always a plus, because when you're sewing, you don't want to accidentally pull too hard and snag and rip your closure, rip the lace on your closure, and then your closure is ruined. When it has this perimeter around it, you get more wear out of your closure because you can keep sewing through this piece and not doing so much wear on the actual lace itself. This is their Russian straight hair, which is just gorgeous. As you can see, fingers slide right through. And this is actually what I have in my head as well. So a Russian straight closure. With the lace closure, you get about 4 inches of parting. You can part it pretty much anywhere you want on the closure. You can just keep parting it. What I like to do is bleach just my part. Just in case I mess up, I have a whole closure to play with. So I don't like to bleach, my entire knots at once. I like to bleach the parting. So because 99% of the time I'm going to wear it in the same part. If I want to switch it to a middle part, I'll just switch the wig, not the parting. But if I mess up in that parting, I have all this lace to play with. So I'll do a part here, and if I over bleach my knots, I can just part it somewhere else and then bleach that part. That's my little, my little lazy secret. But yeah, so you can part it pretty much anywhere you want in the closure. So this is a lace closure. Next we have a silk base closure, and this is the Brazilian curly wavy from Closure Store. And this will match a lot of curly slash tight wavy or loose curly patterns that you guys might get from other companies if you want to just get a closure from Closure Store. So this is a silk base closure. They really don't match dark skin tone, so you would have to manipulate it to get it to match your skin tone. But I know Malibu Dollface, he lays these closures. These are his favorite closures. The silk base closures from Closure Store, he raves about these all the time. So yeah, I wish I could rock one of these, but I just don't know the tips and tricks to make it blend with me. I know there are plenty of reviews and videos that I can look up. Yes, I would love to rock a silk base closure because it is the most natural. It's supposed to be the most natural because the silk actually looks like scalp. Yeah, and I know you can tint the scalp or tint the silk to make it look more, brown girl friendly. I just don't know how to do that, and I'm more of a take the lazy route. So I don't know if you can actually do it with concealer. I haven't tried, but I have worn a silk base closure before from a different company, and it didn't match me at all. And this is how the underside looks. So as you can see, it's not like as transparent as the lace closure is because it's lined with silk. It's lined with a fabric that's, a silk base, so that it gives it that scalp-like appearance. And I wanted to let you guys know that with silk base closures, they always have that little bit of lace, just so that when you cut it, if you wanted to glue it down, it would blend with your hairline. So yeah, just so you guys are aware of that, it does always have that little extra piece of lace right at the beginning of the silk. And this one, the perimeter is kind of different because it has this outlining it, or you know, around it, but it's thick. So I guess that's the part that you would sew through. So it's a thick little band here that, you know, are protective for sewing. So yeah, this is a silk base closure, and this hair is just gorgeous. I might have to get me some hair like this from Glam Angels because this is just beautiful texture. I like this texture. So this is Closure Store's Brazilian Curly Wavy. And last but not least, this is a frontal. This is meant to go from ear to ear, so that it has that lace wig appearance and everything looks like your own edges when you have it applied. So I've never done a lace frontal, but I am very intrigued and interested in doing a lace frontal just to see how it would look, you know, sewing it on with more bundles or whatever. But this is a lace frontal, and just like the lace closure, you would have to do maybe some manipulation to it as far as, you know, concealing your part or bleaching or tweezing, whichever one you prefer to do, because it is a lace based frontal. It does have that protective strip, so when you sew it, you don't tear, snag, or destroy your lace. So that's always perfect when it comes to having a lace closure or a lace frontal. And with this, you get plenty of parting options. You can part it in the middle, you part on the side, you can just do whatever you want. You can actually pull your hair back off your face and wear it up with this type of option. So if you have thinning edges, or if you've had a style and you shave, you know, your sides off and now you want to do something totally different, you can always opt for a lace frontal. So I am definitely interested in wearing a frontal. So, you know, I might use this for my next install just to see how it would look, and yeah, give you guys a better idea or a better look at the lace frontal. But I just wanted to show you guys in case you were wondering what it looked like and those kind of things. So that is it for my little comparison, show and tell of different types of closures that you can use, and all from ClosureStore.com. So I wanted to come through and show you guys the difference, because sometimes we don't know, you know, we see it but we don't know what it actually looks like and if it's what we want. So I thought this would be very helpful to show you guys as well as myself, because I've never had a frontal before, so I wanted to see how it looked, how much, you know, it would cover. Does it cover ear to ear? Does it go from temple to temple? You know, I wanted to know those things. So I hope this was helpful. You guys let me know what type of closures do you use. If you use the silk base closure, let me know if you have any tinting tips so that I can get it to match my skin tone that anybody else of darker complexion can use to match their skin tone, as well as let me know if you tried a lace frontal before and what was your thoughts on that. Some of you guys might be wondering what I have on my lips, and what I did was I filled in my lips all over with the Milani Color Statement lip liner, and number 7 Brandy, it's this color here, and then I put Max Re-Renewed on top. So yeah, you know, I'm going for that brown for Kylie Jenner, Kylie Kendall, one of them girls. What do y'all think? I actually like it. I'm surprised. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.